line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here we go on fourth down with Bortles. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Now Bortles. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Watch it now. All right, now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jaguars will take over at their 20-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. Shotgun now for Bortles. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Bortles. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12, and they're going to go soft on the corners. On play action, now Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Bortles. Airing it out for Hurns. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here's Corey Grant now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Bortles on the give to Fournette, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And Leonard Fournette impressing there with that run. It's hard to believe that no Jacksonville Jaguar has broken 1,000 yards since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. And Leonard Fournette could be that guy.
Even with the ankle injury last year at LSU, still averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
And absolutely intimidated opposing defenses. A lot of guys simply didn't want to tackle him.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down at 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, there's a reason he was the first running back taken. You saw the ability there, the ability to be physical and get downhill. And how about him breaking off a nice gain there?
There's some Adrian Peterson comparisons out there now. That's high praise. Do you think that they're warranted?
Running style, very similar.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Bortles. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Fournette, a first down carry. So quick on the spin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.